It is a crowded, noisy, bustling center of commerce.
$5 store, everything $5.
Packed daily with shoppers, families, children. It is, in fact, the largest volume sales and foot traffic corridor in all of Southern California. Store space leases are among the most expensive in the Southland, but those leases are in buildings that are almost completely empty. And almost none of the shoppers were born in this country. Almost none of them were born in Mexico. Almost all of them are from Central America. And as merchants, landlords, and community activists will tell you, LA's Broadway has now become America's front door, America's open house, and we're all being invited to attend. For the first time ever, Broadway office buildings are being renovated as apartments. Developer Ira Yellen sees Grand Central Square on the corner of 3rd and Broadway as the beginning of a new downtown.
I suspect it's going to become more of an international community. It won't be predominantly Hispanic, but it will be largely Hispanic. But I think eventually it'll reflect the diversity of Los Angeles as a whole.
Yellen's development will incorporate the already thriving Grand Central Market, a place with every variety of ethnic food. Upstairs will be low-cost apartments, and next door in the former Department of Water and Power building, which has been empty for years, there will be low-cost, medium, and expensive rentals. Some of them, like the penthouses, are almost unbelievable. From 1910 to 1969, this was the wood-paneled, high-ceilinged kitchen area for the boardroom for the Department of Water and Power. It's been abandoned, of course, since 1969, but now it'll be the kitchen area for a new apartment that's being constructed inside the old boardroom space. And this is the boardroom itself, a magnificent wood-paneled room that'll now become the living room for one of the new apartments inside this building. It'll come complete with all the wood, the old original fireplaces, even the old stained glass windows that were used to close this room off when board meetings were being held. Everything will be here left just as it looked really all the way back to 1910. Ornate would be putting it mildly, with this mid-Broadway view.
We're taking all of these wonderful resources and using them in a variety of ways for housing, for retail, for food, and we think we're going to make an eclectic, interesting urban environment for people who want a little bit of a different lifestyle in Los Angeles.
The Los Angeles Community Redevelopment Agency loves the Yellen project.
I think what you're looking for in a building like that is a downtown worker who likes the environment that is an urban environment, who wants to be able to walk to work, who wants to be able to walk to shopping, wants to be able to have access on a daily basis to the cultural and recreational things that exist close by here.
Don Spivak loves what Yellen did with the old Bradbury building as well, although leasing the space has proven to be difficult. Why? Because the area is perceived to be high crime, something Yellen denies.
The statistics for actual crime here are among the lowest in Los Angeles, so the reality of danger is insignificant.
But ask people on the street, and they're worried.
People are afraid to come downtown because of the street element. If that's taken care of one way or the other, that would be a great idea.
Ask the people working on Yellen's own project.
They broke into the truck just to dig through some papers in the back of the truck because there was nothing in the truck to steal. But they broke the side window out, which cost $200.
Broad daylight?
Broad daylight.
Twice?
Twice.
What was the second time?
Well, same window. Same window. He left it one day and it busted out a window, and about a week later, and then he busted the same window out again.
With full apartments and a new mix of resident, what crime there is expected to drop. But remember, this is just 3rd and Broadway's corner. What about the rest of the street?
You're going to pay for bringing a Negro as a slave. You're going to pay for getting the so-called Mexican. You're going to pay for getting the so-called Indian, because we are the true nation of Israel, God's chosen people.
There's a lot for resident families to contend with. And tomorrow, we'll show you life beyond Grand Central Square.